Alright, things you know but might have forgotten. We've got our E form. See if I can't move this computer and get a better shot at it. Right? If we remove our middle finger from our standard E form, then we have an E7. If we put that middle finger back down and we remove our pointy finger, we have an E minor. If we remove our middle finger again, we have an E minor 7. So E, E7, E minor, E minor 7. Same thing with the A minor. Well, we'll start with an A. If we have an A, and I happen to put my pointy finger on that G string, and then I squish my ring and my middle in around, on the other two strings next to it. So all of them down is going to be an A if I remove that pointy finger. So I've just got the D and the B string at the second fret. That's an A7. If I effectively I'm taking where my ring finger was on that, what is that, a C sharp, and I'm dropping it down to a C to go from A to A minor. I could do that A minor form with my pointy ring and middle, and I could tuck my pointy finger up in behind and get my A, and then slide it down to get my A minor. But when I'm in this A minor form, if I remove that A that's on the second fret of the G string, that becomes A minor 7. So we have, I'm trying to do it differently here. We have A, we have A minor, we have A minor 7, and we have A7. So no matter where we play those two forms, if I'm playing an E here and I want to play an F, I have to play the actual E major form. If I wanted it to be a F7, I can lift up that ring finger, in this case. If I wanted it to be a F minor, then I get to use that middle finger to kind of push down on my bar and make sure I've got it good, because I don't have the strength of that middle finger to help me, squeeze against it. But no matter where I am, if I'm here with an A7 form and I put my pointy finger across at the 3rd fret, then that's a C7, right? Would be the same as playing the C7 down here by dropping that pinky onto your G string. Up here, I'll do it the right way. See, I don't play with the 3 fingers like that, so it's actually very difficult for me to get them in there on the bar chord. At least, naturally. But I definitely do my A form that way, as you know. And that allows me, I'm at an A, a B, a C, a D, and there's my E if I want an E7 up here, which would be the same thing as, but a different inversion. So no matter what you're doing, if you're doing an E, an E7, an E minor, an E minor 7, an A, an A7, an A minor, or an A minor 7, that's the attribute you're going to give to your location. If you're dealing in the E form, follow your E string. If you're dealing in the A form, follow your A string. And believe it or not, the same thing would apply if you were doing it in the C or the D form. So here's your D chord. If I were to slide that up, and I'm squished over in the truck here, and I were to go across my D string, well, obviously I'm on the E note now, so that's an E. And C gets a little more tricky, but then you just know that, well, if I was a C at the bottom and I want to move that up, then that's a D. Okay? And other than G, which is a hellacious, you can do the same thing. It's just nobody wants to, because it's just unruly. But a G chord at the 2nd fret is an A chord. Anyhow, hopefully that makes sure everything is square.